Monad community, let's have some fun with what Monad could do if it hits certain market caps, certain scenarios were to happen. Don't be surprised if at least one of these end up happening. I hope you're enjoying the videos. One video, maybe even two right now, because crypto's hot on Monad. So 1 or 2 videos every single day. If you enjoyed that, click that subscribe button, click the like button. Let me know. Join the Telegram, my Twitter, and everything will also be down below in the description. So you can just be helping the channel out. Okay, right now, let's start off with the little basics. I'm going to be on ChatGPT and I'm going to be asking it questions about Monad. I want to see what it thinks about it first. Or matter of fact, I'm gonna let it tell me what Monad is. What is Monad in crypto? I guess. God, I don't know. There might be a company or something named Monad. I want to see what it says about Monad and see if it's smart enough to even understand what it is. So Monad is a new layer 1 blockchain. It is. That means it's a base level blockchain similar to Ethereum, but built from the ground up, which, by the way, they took them a lot of years to be able to build, those of you that didn't know. In other words, this video is actually going to be a little bit of an educational video, somewhat of it, okay? Bear with me. Importantly, Monad is an EVM compatible. That means any smart contract or dApp decentralized application built for Ethereum can be ported to Monad without changing the code. A big plus for developers. Why do you think so many dApps and everything came out so fast and so easily? But that's why they came out so nice on the day of Monad launch, because they were already ready for it. The high throughput, supposedly 10,000 transactions per second, far beyond Ethereum, which only does 15, maximum of around 30 or so transactions per second. They're very cheap gas fees. Their ticker is MON. I'm not going to read all of this, but only 10.8% of the Monad supply was launched and unlocked. A large portion of this remains unlocked, and future unlocks could cause dilution, price and price pressure whenever the price will probably drop. I lost a little bit of a track right there with my mindset. I don't know what happened. I had a huge brain fart. But whenever tokens get unlocked, they tend to go into the market. People panic. People overreact. It starts dropping the value of it. Like I understand, putting more into circulation and all that stuff. It brings the value of the tokens down a little bit, but it doesn't help much whenever everybody just panics and starts selling. So yeah. Let's see. That is pulse chain. Compare. Yeah, that seems about right. What is the price of Monad right now? We're going to start off easy, man, until we start asking you some really difficult questions about what we could be looking at. The current price of Monad right now, 0.036. And by the way, if you've been watching the content videos, I've been telling you I was going to sell my initial investment at almost a 2x. I sold at 0.047-ish, 4.045, somewhere around there. And I took out my initial investment. I'm glad because right now the price of Monad dropped. So I'm just letting free money ride out, risk-free. I'm leaving it there for multiple years. If it drops 90%, I won't care. I really will not care. Based off of this information, I know I misspelled that, but ChatGPT is smart enough to understand what I'm trying to say. Based off of this information, what price would Monad be with, I think I mentioned this on a video before. What price would Monad be with Solana market cap? Solana market cap right now is around $80 billion. So, and Monad's market cap is only $400 million. Yeah, that's a big difference right now. Solana's trading at $140 per token right now, and Monad's circulating supply is 10.8 billion, far less than, of course, Solana. At $140 per SOL, the circulating supply of Solana, let's use a ball market cap of 465 million, so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. So Mon would be trading at $6. Is that right? If Monad has $65 billion market cap like Solana and used its current circulating supply, oh yeah, the current, because it's 10.8, $6 Monad would be insane. If you increased and assumed the full supply of 100 billion total Monad, less realistic short term because not all unlocks would be circulating. True, it's going to be in increments at a time. True, that's right. It's not going to be all at once. Wait, duh. I don't know why it took me so long to think about that. If they do certain unlocks, X amount. Wait, is it monthly? I don't know when the unlocks are. Let me know down in the comment section. I don't even remember exactly when have they said? I don't know. But not all of the tokens are going to be unlocked. So let's say in a couple of years, for example, let's say a couple of years, we go from 10 point something billion monad to 20 billion monad, and it has a massive bull run and it just starts going crazy. Technically, these price, and it does end up doing like a massive market cap run. Technically, these prices seem pretty quote unquote easy to reach. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say whenever I say that, right? Solana circulating supply and actual market cap vary. It does. Monad's total supply is 100 billion, but only 10.8 billion is unlocked. $6 per monad right now if no more tokens were to come out, okay? I kind of want to put that as a YouTube title. $6 per monad price target. That'd be crazy. How many X's would that be? It's at 3 cents, so 10. That'd be a 200X. Damn, that would sound nice. That sounds really nice. If Monad ever achieved a market cap comparable to Solana, and the circulating supply stays the same, yep, it would reach around $5 to $7. If you want, I can run 3 scenarios: bullish, base case, bearish for Monad price if it hits 20 billion, 50 billion, or 100 billion. Wait, let me ask it. Do you know? I don't recall when they said the unlocks were going to be. Yeah, I don't remember at all. Yes, there is a published unlock vesting schedule. There is. Okay. Mainnet launch November 24th, 2026. First scheduled insider unlock cliff. Start of vesting for locked tokens, team, investor, and treasury. So then from 2026 to 2029, quarterly, monthly, gradual unlocks of locked supply via vesting schedule. All locked supply expected to be unlocked by 2029. So that, and honestly, the next massive bull run, I think the next big bull run will be around 2029, 2030. So from now until next year, we are going to be looking at 10.8%. While there are general outlines, precise allocations per unlock date aren't fully transparent, at least not publicly. How many tokens team versus investors versus treasury versus ecosystem get at each unlock? Some sources mention 1.16 billion a month after first unlock by category. Yo, to be honest with you, I did not even bother to know this information. So I'm really glad I asked it this, and maybe some of you guys didn't even know as well. So this is a lot of very good information. I should have already known this. That's my fault. I do apologize. I admit it whenever I mess up. So I should have done that research already, okay? The ecosystem allocation, 38.5% of the total supply appears to be unlocked at the TGE, but uses, distribution schedule, grants, speed over time. I'm actually bullish about this. I think it's really bullish, because if the full tokens aren't until 2029, and what if this reaches already billions of dollars of market cap before that? I want to say like 20 to 30 cents per monad is very doable. Not to mention, yeah, that's actually really good. I'm actually gonna copy what it told me, because I know this right here. I'm just gonna copy it, paste it, boom. That way I won't have to type everything in. Circulating supply, I asked it to do 3 scenarios: a bullish, base case, and a bearish. For example, 20 billion, 50 billion, 100 billion market caps. Circulating supply, 10 point, oh yeah, that's it right there. So these are some scenarios. If Monad was to reach 20 billion market cap, with the supply being at right now 10.8, which by the way we have until 2026, it would be at $1.84. But if Monad reaches $20 billion by 2029, which the full circulating supply of 100 billion, it would go to 20 cents, which is still a 5 or a 6x from where it's at right now. 50 billion brings us to 50 cents. 100 billion market cap brings us at $1. A $100 billion market cap with the full supply coming out. But if it reaches 100 billion market cap before, with only even just that, it would go to $9. Even if 20 or even 30 billion tokens come out by then, by the 100 billion market cap, it'd still be about 50% of this price. So it would be about $4. That would be a 100x. And this gives you just a range of everywhere of what it could be. That, I'm telling you, ChatGPT brings it into a whole other perspective. It gives you a whole other view of things. Compared to Ethereum, Solana, Base, actually, I kind of want to see what it thinks about SUI, Aptos, and AVAX. Yeah, let's do that. What prices would it be whenever it comes to all that stuff as well? The start of unlock isn't until next year. We could actually see a really nice run up in the next year. SUI, Aptos, 50 cents to $1.20. Partial take profit. Major hype, $2 to $6. This is like all hopium, man. Like, I know a lot of people are probably gonna get overexcited about this. Don't get too excited. You know, everything changes. Crypto changes every single day. But it just gives you though the potential side of Monad. It tells you the probability, the possibility of it, what it could do if such and such thing play out. Which again, like I said in the beginning of the video, don't be surprised if at least one of these scenarios ends up playing out the way ChatGPT is letting us know. Before I start doing any more, I'm just gonna leave it there, man, because yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm willing to do a lot more of these. Just give me ideas in the comment section. Be sure to click that subscribe button. Show some love on the comment section. All platforms of my social medias are going to be down below in the description. Twitter, Telegram, everything. So be sure to also follow me there. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow in the next YouTube video. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.